that's super interesting because we were talking about how they told me because they work with these victims from California, from Maui, and how there can be some PTSD that happens. This may not be something if you just lost your house, you're not thinking about how you're gonna feel years from now, but this and how your children might be affected. So let's talk a little bit about that PTSD and the emotional suffering and how you help people get some of that.
Yeah, I mean we're very early days in the kind of the post-fire recovery. I mean the fire is actually ongoing still,
Yeah.
and so a lot of people are rightfully so in shock, and they're sort of just feeling numb right now. But then once time goes on and you sort of start kind of rebuilding your life, you're gonna be processing what you just went through, and having to evacuate from your home, having to lose your home, everything, your neighbors, just your whole way of life. It's very, very traumatic, and we've had clients who will one week just seem like they're fine. Other weeks they'll smell wood smoke, and it'll just all those feelings will be re-triggered. And so, self-care is very important at this stage. A lot of our clients have, gone out and gotten therapy and counseling or joined survivors groups, and that's really important because that kind of stuff can cause, a ton of anxiety and depression and just a lot of mental health issues.
Yeah, you mentioned fire brain.
Yeah. Right. No, exactly. And so it's very common, in the days after a fire and even the months after a fire to sort of just have, memory issues or other kind of cognitive problems, just because you're dealing with kind of the grief and the trauma. And so, yeah, there's a term that we've heard is, fire brain. Right. And that's kind of explains what a lot of those feelings are like.
Right. Yeah. And